All right, you guys, it's probably been several months since I've posted anything, but I thought I would share this with you. I feel like my quilting might be getting a little bit, excuse me, a little bit better, but I do find that me quilting with a ruler versus marking and following lines, it's faster, and I know quilting is not supposed to be fast, but when I say faster, it's easier for me to follow a line after it's been drawn than it is to use, especially on straight lines maybe, use a ruler and try to follow with the ruler. So I'm making this quilt for my youngest daughter. I'm almost done quilting. I'm pretty happy with the quilting. But just to give you an example, I've drawn these lines. I shall go ahead and follow these. Now I am using a Martelli sit-down Bella Sideri, which I love, and free motion quilting. I don't have a stitch right away, so free motion quilting on anything, it's all about that whole hand foot speed, and I think I finally figured it out, I hope. But anyways, here we go. I'm gonna do this. Now I am using marking pens by Classy Creations. These will go away once I iron them. It's like once you get kind of a flow going, you just go. Off the line, but guess what? That is okay. It's supposed to be about the process. I am not doing show quality quilts. I am simply having fun. One of my favorites are these little bubbles or rocks or whatever you want to call them. It's probably one of the first things I tried to master, but you do have to go a little bit slow with these. One of my favorite things to use are pre-wound bobbins, which I do get from Bold Motion Quilting. I get a lot of my magnet glides because they've got a magnet on them that helps with the backlash. These here are what I've got right now are super bobs, and I've used those too with the cardboard bobbins. Those work well. Pretty big quilt. I still have 2 more full rows to quilt, and I think plus I've got 2 blocks somewhere else where I need to complete a row. This quilt was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Compact I got from somewhere. I finished this, or I did this at a retreat. I made these blocks. I don't even remember what retreat with my guild. Found the blocks. I found that I had the sashing and this border was already cut. I knew it was for my daughter. Just didn't really have a whole lot of memory of getting as far as long as I did. My mission now, I think for the rest of the year, I've got a couple of quilts, probably 3 or 4 that I just want to get quilted. I will be caught up on the quilting, but still plenty of UFOs to be done, because I'm sure we all have plenty of them. Coming back to this bottom, I finish mine off like this. I don't bury my thread, so don't come at me. I simply do this. I bring that bottom bobbin thread up. I get it cut off like that. And look at here. It is, I've got that block done. And you know, it's pretty easy. But like I said, with me, like I've got, just for example, well, this is a ruler that I could have used. But for me to try to hold, and I also have an issue too with that line there. You got to make sure you're a 1/4 inch away to follow it. And so, for example, I have a couple over here I have to do to complete this row. I have 3 blocks. So for me, I had originally marked my dots and thought, oh, I'll just come over here, you know, come to the dot. But you have to remember that where your ruler is compared to where you really want to stitch, you got to make sure you have that 1/4 inch. And that's just not for me. I just prefer to go ahead and if I draw the lines, again, it's really not about time, but it really doesn't take me that long to draw the lines. I feel like it really, it takes me a lot longer with that ruler and just trying to make sure that it's, that's where I want it to be. I'll just do real quick. I start off, I do a couple stitches. I have found too, to keep myself from breaking bobbin thread when you start out, because I don't have a stitch regulator, you kind of got to go a little bit slow, and then I just mash the pedal all the way down. So I have this set at, I have the pedal to the metal, if you will. And I have set the speed, and it seems to work for me with my hands. I've learned not to push my fabric too fast. It's all about harmony and waxing poetic at this time. But that's basically what it is, and you can get better, more even stitches, I think. You're just kind of going along, just trying to relax a little bit, enjoying the process. And that's honestly all there is to it. You just gotta do it. Anyways, that's my little quilting for the day.